Hey there, what's up? Welcome back. We are going to check in with this new moon energy, whatever you need to hear right now. Anything that my viewers need to hear around this time. Look at you. You're manifesting positive and fast moving forward energy. Okay. I think that you guys have been putting in a lot of work into a specific skill, into your work, into your career. I feel like you're in this energy of like, I put my money where my mouth is, right? Like that's with the Eight of Pentacles. You have a certain goal, you have a certain mission to accomplish, a career, something that you've been really working towards. This feels like a big goal of yours. Okay, so with that Eight of Wands, that is something like 2 8s already. Okay, wow. 888, that is all about karmic payout. It's about putting in the hard work. That's my number. That's my lucky number. Sky is the limit. 888 is what I call myself on Instagram. Actually, it's recently just changed my name, but yeah, this is all about like putting in the work after some sort of a downfall, after some sort of like hesitation, whether you want to really proceed on a project or not, and you're just coming to the realization like, hey, this is the mission, this is what I want to do, this is the goal. So a lot of you are having like a long-term goal in your vision that you want to achieve, and this is definitely saying like the 888 is all about like put in that positive affirmation in it, put in the positive I'm hearing exercise. For some of you, you are wanting to or needing to exercise, or there is some exercise that you may need to do. This could be this physical exercise, but it could also be in terms of mindfulness, all right? Like to keep yourself focused. And also, a lot of you are working on better communication, manifesting communication here. Okay, we got the King of Cups. I know that this card was actually reversed in the deck, so I'm going to put it up. 4 of Wands to the King of Cups. Now, just talking about you here, if you would represent that King of Cups and the 4 of Wands, this is you putting in the work to maintain positive and healthy relationships in your life, but also creating a very emotionally, how do I say that? Like an emotionally, what am I trying to aim for? Stable, okay? Emotionally stable environment wherever you're living. So let's say you're living together with people, you're aiming to have more emotional stability. If you're living alone, you want to create an emotionally stable environment so you feel safe, or you feel emotionally welcomed in. Yeah, 8 of Swords, look at that. 888 is absolutely a message for many of you. This is also something that talks about like you wanting to create not only just healthy relationships or a healthy commitment with someone specific, could be a water sign for some of you, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or just someone that you have a very deep, profound, loving connection with, where you have a lot of compassion for and love. But this could also be indicating that some of you are working towards having a house, okay? First house. Maybe you want to purchase a house, or you want to create more stability in your living situation. Whatever it is all talking about your stability at home. We got Saturn coming in, and we got a lot of light coming in. Sorry for that. 10th house. See, that's what I'm talking about. The 10th house is all about your career, positive moving forward energy. 10th house is all about your reputation. Maybe you've been seen as some sort of lazy, or someone that does not always take risks, or gets very distracted most of the time. Just hold on. Well, welcome to Holland, where the energies and the weather can switch in 2 minutes. Right, so Saturn with the 10th house. So this means that you all have had a lot of difficulties when it comes to your career, when it comes to climbing up the ladder. Maybe for some of you, you've had like some sort of a bad reputation, or you're fixing your reputation. Saturn with that 10th house, I mean, like double trouble, okay? Double Capricorn energy. For some of you, you might be a Capricorn, but this is all about like having more discipline in your daily routines, having more structure when it comes to your career, when it comes to your goals, when it comes to achieving your goals, taking on a lot of responsibilities to really put in the work, and this is going to be rewarded. I mean, Saturn rewards if you really put in the work with that 888 energy. That means that you're going to have like a long lasting award, okay? A long lasting stability. For some of you, you're definitely building up your empire and you're willing to put in all the work. And even though there are going to be setbacks, Saturn is a very harsh, disciplined energy. So that means that you may need to say no to things that are distracting you or things that are sidetracking you. You're learning to say no here. But this is absolutely amazing. I mean, like, to manifest this 10th house with Saturn, I mean, that's like longevity. That's like building up a huge legacy for yourself. Like, whoever I'm talking to, you know that you have value to bring. You know that you have a sense of, not a sense of, you have a talent, okay? This is not just a hobby. This is a huge talent that you have. And the more that you polish that, the more that you're going to get respect. You're going to have like a very good reputation in the type of work that you do. People are going to be seeing your hard work and also be praising you for that. I'm also even getting like people looking up to you or will be looking up at you, at you. Passion, like, see, wow, I'm hearing again the phrase like, put your money where your mouth is. You've got the witch. For some of you, you may be really wanting to create more abundance through some sort of rituals, okay? You are guided to do so if you've been thinking about it, like doing some sort of abundance ritual to attract more abundance, to work with herbs, to work with affirmations, intention oils. You got storyteller. I love that. Loving connection and healer. So you have a very powerful voice here. You can really get through to people, or the way that you come across is very stable, is very dedicated, is very positive as well. Okay, the Eight of Wands is also about positivity and excitement, right? Like being able to tell your excitement onto other people. So that these are very good traits of yours. Again, that storyteller is a beautiful form of like expressing yourself. You know exactly how to express yourself, how to keep things moving, or how to bring movement around, right? So with the healer, you do have a lot of loving connections, people that truly see you as a healer. For some of you, you may be starting to work from home as well. There could be like a lot of you that wants to become an empath or wants to do something where you need to use your intuition, and you're working on that. The base chakra coming through. For some of you, I also feel like painting could be a form of getting yourself out there. I'm seeing like selling paintings or selling something on Etsy, maybe using IE to create something and then selling it online. Yeah, third eye, spiritual strength. Yeah, a lot of you are working on strengthening your talent here when it comes to your intuition, when it comes to your third eye, when it comes to, and you know, this does not always have to be in terms of having like a spiritual, you know, being a spiritual reader or something. You know, the third eye is still something that you may need to use in other forms, in understanding what the problem is and to jump into not into the conclusion, but jump into the solution quickly. So you are strengthening these elements, and this is going to bring you even more awareness of how to create more abundance. Like, you know that using your third eye in whatever form is really going to enrich your life in a positive sense. Right, let's see what else we have. And if you're still here, thank you so much for listening to all these messages, but please make sure to drop a like and also comment on how this resonates for you. Have some energy exchange with me. Take the lead, do not hold yourself back. Playfulness, time for fun, and the joy of spring. So I do sense that you have been closing yourself off in a way where you're very, very focused on reaching your target at this point, whatever that target is. However, I do also feel like for some of you, either love is trying to kick in here, or you've been single for a long time, and it is also, there is a time for work and there's a time to play. Okay, so I'm getting that sentence where you also need to create a little bit of space to have fun, to make good memories, to enjoy life, to have a little bit of fun. All right, you're gonna have a lot of new beginnings happening, especially now in the spring or going towards the summer. Okay, within a couple of weeks, things are really going to be shifting for you, where you're going to be finally enjoying life. Expect a miracle, set boundaries, and cycles and rhythm. I do see here with this Kali card, endings and new beginnings, you may have to say goodbye to old structures or old belief systems, or even old relationships, friendships, people that don't really resonate with you. And you really showed with that Saturn energy that you have boundaries and that you're respecting your boundaries, you're respecting your time, your effort, your space, your home life, you're respecting the hard work that you have put in order to get somewhere. Okay, the Four of Wands could be a relationship, could be a home life, could be your inner peace, could be your inner sanctuary friends or circle, whatever it is. You're setting boundaries with like outside energies that are trying to interfere here. And with that, also I'm getting with the cycles and rhythm, you also set boundaries with your friends and family that are dear to you whenever you are going through these emotional cycles, like up and down energies, right? So cycles and rhythms, it's all talking about you knowing when you are feeling emotional and you really act upon that. You don't overgive yourself when you know that you are depleted. You say no when you know that you don't want to, or you need to put more focus on you, on your work or your career. And this is actually going to give you that Saturn reward, right? Like, this is that expect a miracle, something is shifting really, really big, or you're about to get like that promotion, or you're about to get your dream job, you're about to get your, see, it's getting dark, but hey, through the darkness, you've achieved something that is going to be long lasting, right? So expect some sort of a big miracle to happen, and it's going to bring you a lot of fulfillment as well as abundance, but also it's really going to be good for your reputation for the long run. So that means that nobody can really sabotage your reputation anymore. Like, you have like a whole bunch of experience that no one can take away from you, or you've worked at places that no, like, people dream of. And although you could go into the wrong, you will always have like either a loyal base, or you will always have like your rewards already piled up, right? I don't know why I'm hearing Zlatan Ibrahimovic. I don't know. That's just like, no matter what this man would do, like the pile of awards and like factual achievements, nothing can take that away. Okay, not even his arrogance can take that away. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Zlatan Ibrahimovic. I even have like a big board with like his t-shirt and his signature, and it says like, I'm Zlatan, who the fuck are you? Or no, who the hell are you? I love him. I love him. And I know that a lot of people will say like, oh, but he's so arrogant. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, he can get away with that arrogance because he has something to be arrogant about. That reputation, no one can take it away from him. Like, you know, yeah, that's what I feel for you. You're about to kick a goal. All right, so kick it. All right, maybe a penalty. All right, maybe you're giving someone a penalty. Okay, let me know how this resonates for you, and I catch you guys in the next one. Take care.